In this video, we're going to cover color. In our first video, we covered clarity. If you haven't seen that video yet, I encourage you to go back and watch it first. But today we're going to cover color. So what does color mean whenever you're talking about the quality of a diamond? Some people think when you talk about color that you're talking about the flashes of red and blue and green that come out of a diamond, and that's not what we're referring to. The color grade of a diamond is referring to the absence or presence of yellow and brown in a diamond. And you want, unless you're going to go into the fancy yellows or the chocolate browns, you want to stay away from those colors. So the color scale starts at D and runs through Z. D being colorless, meaning no presence of yellow in the stone whatsoever, to Z, which is going to be a fancy yellow diamond. The color scale starts at D. GIA started at D because there are clarity scales by other systems that start at A for clarity, and they didn't want their color and another system's clarity to get confused with each other. So D, E, and F are at the top of the range, and those are colorless stones. And then just like in the clarity scale, you have D, E, F, you have a little line or a little wall, and then you have G, H, I, J. Now those are near colorless. The G and the H, it's very difficult to see yellow in them. The I and the J, you can start to tell that there's a little bit of yellow. Then there's another little wall, you jump that, and it moves down the alphabet from there down to Z. When you're buying an engagement ring, my personal opinion is that you want to stay in the G to H color because you are going to get a better price for that diamond, and it's still going to be very white. Remember, those little imaginary walls, when you jump those, so when you go from G to F, the price goes up. And really not for a very good reason, because you're never going to be able to tell the difference between an F and a G color diamond unless two things. First of all, that you're holding them right next to each other, and second of all, you're trained to do color grading. But if you're wearing the ring on your hand and you don't have an F, a known value to compare that diamond to, nobody's ever going to know the difference. And a G and an H are beautiful white stones. So, you know, I've talked about in the process of buying a diamond, you've got the 4 C's, and then you have the price, your budget that you're going to spend on your stone. And as you move each one of those, the other things move. So in clarity, back to the clarity video that I did, I believe SI1, SI2 is the sweet spot for getting a really pretty diamond for a really nice price. And likewise, I think G to H in color is the place to be to get a really good color diamond for a really nice price. So far as we've gone through this process, a diamond that you're going to get, I believe, should be an SI1, SI2, G or H in color, so that you get the best value. In our next video, we're going to discuss cut. Cut is something that's come up in the industry that is important in some instances, and in some instances, it's just a way to get more money out of you. I'm going to tell you about those secrets that some in the jewelry industry don't really want you to know, but it's going to help you save money when it comes to buying a diamond. If you have any questions about clarity or color that I've covered so far, leave a question in the comments, and in a future video, we're going to answer those questions for you.